The following money exchange game is measuring your altruism and willingness to trust and share with others. Here's how it works. You are partnered with an AI counterpart, but for the sake of this game, pretend it's a real person. The game consists of 2 rounds. In the first, both you and your partner are given $5, and then one of you will randomly be given an extra $5. It says randomly, but you will always be chosen. Now you have $10 and a decision to make. You can choose to share as much or as little of the extra $5 with your partner. Once decided, you are asked to measure the fairness of the exchange, and afterwards the second round begins. The second round is similar to the first. You and your partner are each given $5, and then you are given an additional $5. Like the first round, you have a decision to make, but there is a twist. You can still give up part or all of the extra $5 you have received, but you can instead take your partner's $5. In this round, you start with $10 and your partner $5. You can give $5 up so you have $5 and your partner has 10, or you can take your partner's $5, leaving them with nothing and you with $15. Like the first round, you are then asked to measure the fairness of the exchange. This money exchange game is measuring 3 things: trust and sharing, fairness perception, and contextual altruism. When you are given extra money, the game measures your willingness to share, especially as you don't know your partner or what the money is for. Your comfort with uncertainty, willingness to trust and share with others all correlate with your altruism level. Simply put, the more you're willing to risk, the higher your altruism level appears to be. Fairness perception is measured by the questionnaire afterwards. Your interpretation of the transaction's fairness, combined with the amount you shared, all correlate with your altruism level. The higher your fairness rating is, the more altruistic your outlook. Contextual altruism is measured by comparing your decision in the first round versus the second round. If your decision is similar in both rounds, it shows your consistent approach to altruism. This indicates your strong principled stance. You are reliable and will uphold your beliefs and values regardless of the situation. Alternatively, if your donation decreased dramatically between the first and second round, it suggests you are flexible and pragmatic, adapting to the situation's needs. This can be beneficial, but also raises questions about commitment to your values, especially when self-interest is factored in. A few things to note. Understanding the relationship between your donation and fairness rating is vital in succeeding in this game. If you give $1 to your partner but measure it as fair, your altruism score will be far higher than if you give $5 to your partner but measure it as unfair. Secondly, as mentioned, your partner is an AI, and you will always be given the extra money, so the decision is yours. This means you can ignore your partner and don't waste time strategizing on their potential response. And the final note is about balance. Being altruistic is great, but in life, giving too much away means you don't have enough for yourself to survive, showing a lack of long-term and strategic planning. Finding the right balance so you and your partner have enough demonstrates these skills, which are vital in most professions. Connecting this to jobs, this game breaks your score into an altruism level and a fairness perception score. Your altruism level is put into one of 5 categories: extremely low altruism, suggesting you prioritize yourself and your needs and rarely share what's yours. This is great for roles where you are measured individually, such as sales or individual competitions. But it could create tension and hurt your team's dynamic, especially for collaborative work. There are many jobs that desire this trait, but it will also limit your growth in management and environments that value teamwork and cooperation. The second group is low altruism. Similar to the first, you are focused on your own interests, but are willing to share in the right situation. This indicates you are self-reliant and independent, which is great for our modern workforce of remote and freelance jobs. But like the previous group, it indicates your unwillingness to contribute and share, limiting your ability to work with a team. The middle group is called average altruism. You are a balanced individual that's willing to share as long as your needs are secured. This is perfect for leadership roles where you are managing projects and teams. The fourth group is high altruism. People here want to share and help others, often sacrificing their desires and resources to do so. Your empathy and selflessness are crucial in social work, education, and healthcare. But you have to actively make sure you maintain your personal boundaries, both for your survival and to prevent others taking advantage of you. The final group is for people with extremely high altruism. Like Group 4, these people put others before themselves. Your empathy and care for others are perfect for nursing and counseling. But again, you need to actively remember your own needs. If not, burnout and exploitation are likely, preventing you helping others in the long run. Moving over to fairness perception, this game puts you in one of three categories. If you view the exchange as unfair, it might reflect a vigilant profile. For jobs where equity and reciprocity are vital, such as law, compliance, and high stakes negotiations, this profile is advantageous. The downside is, this vigilance can morph into cynicism, which hurts team dynamics and collaborated projects. The second group is for people that measure the exchange as moderately fair. These people are pragmatic, balancing strategy and reality to find the fairest outcome that can work. This is an asset for fields in project management and consulting fields, where compromise is part of the process. That being said, it's important to understand the situation, as you might be willing to compromise on fairness and ethics that your employer would not. The final group is called generally fair. If you view most exchanges as fair, you are likely an optimistic, trusting individual. Your focus on harmony and equity makes you well suited for roles such as HR and community outreach, and you have a knack for team building, collaboration, and creating a positive work culture. Whilst valuable, being in this group can lead you to being exploited for your trust. So be aware of this possibility and preemptively protect yourself and your company from potential inequity. Like all Pymetric games, this game teaches you about yourself and helps you prepare for your desired job. You can experiment on iPREP, trying out different approaches and discover what feels comfortable for you, helping you find a role that fits your personality. Alternatively, take this time to strategize which groups match your desired job, and of course, practice.